Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? After murdering a 61-year-old Uber driver whom he falsely thought was trying to scam him, an 81-year-old buzzard has been charged with murder. I ain't got no problem with that. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock that uncivilized mud up. Backstory. So this dude, William Brock, he said that somebody was trying to scam him. He said someone called his phone and threatened him on March 25th. Asking for money. The same scammer, the police later found out, at the same time was calling 61-year-old Lolitha Hall and tricking her, an Uber driver, into picking up the package for him. Fam, this is bad. So Lolitha shows up at William's crib. He confronts her with a gun. He demands for her to tell him who sent her. And Lolitha, totally oblivious to what the hell is going on, is like, I'm just here to pick up a package. I'm an Uber driver. He don't believe her, so he stalks her with the gun. She tries to retreat. He pops her one time. There's a conversation between them takes place briefly, and he shoots her again. They conversate a little bit more, and then he shoots her a third time. Lolitha is transferred to the hospital by paramedics, where she later dies. So, family, do y'all see any scenario where this guy should not be in jail? Somebody saw one, because this happened on March 25th. They did not lock this uncivilized mud up until April 10th. What does that tell you? They wasn't trying to lock him up. Somebody had to raise some hell. They didn't just go and lock him up out of the goodness of their heart or out of the will to do their job correctly. You dig what I'm saying? There had to be some pressure put on him by the community. This is why when a white person gets killed, and some of you make those statements like, well, I bet you they're not going to protest this, why are they not talking about this? So you ain't got to talk about it. You ain't got to protest it, because justice is going to be served. We know that. You know that. But in order for black folks to get justice, oftentimes, when that justice is perpetrated against them by non-black people, boy, it takes an act of God. The whole community got to come together. It has to be protests and all that kind of stuff, because they routinely will ignore justice for black people. So when y'all start talking about, well, it's all got to be race. Always, yes, for some reason it does in America. It does. Race is always right there looming. It's hovering. It is forever pervasive in America, and we didn't make it that way. So, it sounds like to me, even though they made the arrest, they're going to try to give him a tap on the hand, because they're saying that the dude was really confused. He mistook her for a scammer. Therefore, it was an innocent act of violence. So they're going to try to give him a slap on the wrist. I doubt if this dude even do any time, fam. I doubt if he does any time at all. It's cold-blooded, but here's the thing. He's not innocent, because you can't just kill somebody because you thought they was trying to scam you. Even if somebody was trying to scam him, he can't just shoot people. You can't just shoot somebody unless your life is in danger. He shot that woman, even after she pleaded with him, and she kept telling him, I'm an Uber driver. I'm just here to pick up a package. I'm an Uber driver. So perhaps he didn't know how, Uber really works as far as like they do pick up packages. Maybe he didn't know all of that stuff, but ignorance is no excuse to break the law. You dig what I'm saying? So he still got to be punished for that. The dude probably shouldn't even had a gun. 81 years old. No, you got to have a gun. You got to have a gun, but not him. He shouldn't have a gun. I can have a gun. 81 years old. I'll be a responsible 81-year-old man. I'm not going to be that senile dude. So, yeah, all 81-year-olds who are responsible, yeah, they should have a gun to defend themselves, protect themselves and their family, but not him. He went out and stalked somebody. I could see if somebody came to his house, threatened him, came to his house, knocked on the door, and then, tried to push their way inside of the house. Then, he popped them up. Cool, got that. Case closed. But not this. Not this. That woman was trying to retreat. That woman begged him for her life, and he still shot her. He had plenty of time to think about what he was doing, and he killed that woman anyway. He got to go. Lock that uncivilized mother up. In regards to the scammer, Uber says it has suspended that person's account. They didn't say who that person is, or even if they know who the person is. And check this out, fam. There are reports on the streets. The streets are talking. And the reports are saying that the old man was scammed by a family member. Ooh, man. Underscores that old phrase, it be your own people. That's cold. His own family member tried to scam him and got somebody killed. These people who do these false calls and stuff like that and send people to folks' homes, unknowingly, or they do this, what they call swatting, and get the police to come out to your house. They'll get on the phone and say that you got a bunch of, they'll call and act like they're you and say, yeah, I got a bunch of guns and, I'm about to kill my wife or something like that, and I'm gonna kill the kids. And then the police come out, the SWAT comes out, surrounds your house, and it's very dangerous because we know a lot of those cats are trigger happy. And some of them, they shoot first and ask questions much later. Cold game, man, cold game. Yeah, that old brother got to go. R.I.P. Lolita Hall. No more talk.